Alright, so hey everyone, today I'm going to be answering the question, what does Google know about you? So, there is an easy way if you have an Android phone, I don't know if it works on iOS, but I know it works on Android, to find out. So I'm going to be showing you for Android today. So, you can go onto the Google, about your Google account, but there's actually a really easy way to get there. Instead of going through all Google and stuff, you can literally go onto YouTube, click on your icon and click on manage your Google account. Whoops, what's that about? Right, so there we go. So that is it. That is how you find out. Now let's talk a bit about what they do know about you. So I'm going to take you through each of these tabs because at first glance it looks like, pretty confusing. So first of all, we're going to start off by looking at this tab. And this is quite important because it shows you any security issues that Google has found. And you should look into these just to kind of, just take, wait, what? Yeah, take action against them and keep your account secure. So you can answer questions as to say, was this you? Yes, it was. You can add screen locks if you wanted to do that, so that it protects your account, so that nobody can just walk up to your device and open it straight up. I don't need to do that though. You can do privacy and let's have a look at what's in here. So we got all these activity controls. You can decide what Google tracks. You can turn off your YouTube watch history if you wanted to, your location history, we'll talk a bit about that later, and your web and app activity as well. So let's just go ahead and go into personal info next. So this is all about what people can see. Oh, I'm just going to go away from that so you don't see some contact info. But basically, you can change by going to the contact info tab what people see, what your email address they see, what your address they see. If they see it, you can change if you want them to see it or not. You can change if you want them to see your phone number or not. Say if you're a business, you can do that. And you can also see how to change your password, your gender, your name, your birthday, all from here, as well as a picture to help personalize your account, as Google says. Next, we've got data and personalization. All right, so we're going to go to that. And this is where it gets interesting. Google tracks not only every video you've watched on YouTube, which most of you will know, but also every website you've been to, every app you've used, and everywhere you've been. So location history uses Google Maps and your phone or tablet or whatever you're using to track where you've been in the past and kind of compiles that information into a timeline, so you can swipe through and look at what you did yesterday or last week or even last year. And it knows exactly where you've been. And since when they implemented this feature on your account, they will have tracked exactly where you've been if you allowed it. You can also have ad personalization based on whether you've been to a certain site, whether you've looked at a certain item or whatever. That'll be personalizing ads for you. YouTube history, you should know about that. You can turn all three of these off if you want to as well. So let's just do, for example, web and app activity. So it's going to show me all this. So it's going to show save your activities from apps on this device, include Chrome history and activity from sites, apps, and devices that use Google services, and include voice and audio recordings. Basically, so next we've got timeline, so that's on Google Maps, and my activity, so rediscover the things that you've searched for, read, and watched. So let's just click on that. And let's just kind of have an example. So I haven't looked at anything particularly out of the ordinary. We've got some videos on YouTube. We've got some Google Play. It even knows what I searched for on Google Play. It even knows I've used Samsung One UI because I'm using a Galaxy S8 that I own, even to record this video. It even knows that how many times I've used the screen recorder today. Like, what? It knows what I've done yesterday. It knows what I did last week. It knows everything. So now let's go back. All right. So, what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So download. Okay. So this is all. You can have a copy of your data. So if you want to know, this is actually quite cool. So if you want to know what Google knows about you, click on download your data. Okay, so it's called Google Takeout, and what it's going to allow you to do is download all of this data. So let's just have a look at what it's allowing you to download. So it's saying mail, maps, my activity, news, posts on Google, purchases and renovations, reminders, saved, search contributions, Street View, tasks, tests. I don't know what TextCube is. YouTube, YouTube Music, YouTube Gaming, all of that. You can, even Google Photos, you can take all the data from that and download it using Google Takeout. So that's quite cool. So if you wanted to know what Google has of yours, you can, do that. Now, if you wanted to delete a service or your entire account, you can also do that. So you can go ahead and click on delete a service, delete your account, download your data and export it, or you can make a plan for your account. So what happens to your data if you stop using your account? Does it just go away? No, it stays there forever unless you make a plan. So if we just click on this, let's click on set up a plan. And this is just an example, I'm not actually going to do it. You can decide what happens here, right? So say you wanted to stop using your Google account. Say you wanted to, you've decided that you don't want them to see so much about you. So you decide, I don't want you to have all my data anymore. So you delete your Google account, move all your emails over to Outlook, right? Which obviously will still be collecting data about you because it's Outlook. But, for the example of this, it's going to be collecting less anyway. But you can have it delete your entire account, or you can make it inactive or any of that. Okay, so moving on, let's just see what else there is. So things you create and do, check Google Dashboard to see a summary of the services and data saved in your account. What else do we have? We've got accessibility, we've got language, so you can obviously put that in as well, and all of that. So now let's go into security, shall we? So on this, now I'm just going to try and make sure it doesn't show any stuff that I obviously is private for me. But let's just see. So we've got two-step verification. Now, that's going to be a password that's two factors to sign in. So only do that if you're going to remember, or you've got a pen and paper to write it down on. Otherwise, you're probably best to stay away and not do that. Use your phone to sign in. I only set that up today actually, but it's really useful. So what you do is you go onto the website, you type in your email, and you have Google send you to your phone a link saying, sign in, and click on yes. Type in your password or your fingerprint. I use my password. I use my password today, and it works. It signs you in on that other device. It's really cool. So you can also secure your account using the securities that have been found. So that's already said this about my Z5 here. Fortunately, I'm not going to. I don't really care about. I care about my phone, but I don't care about doing that at the moment. That particular action. So my phone shall stay unlocked because it's just easier. Anyway, contact info again. So we've got interactions. So say if you were writing an email, Google sees what's in that email. Obviously, it's on Gmail servers. So they can say, do you want to save this person as a contact? So that's what that means. Contact info from your devices. So, from your phone, from your tablet, it's all shared, it's all shared. Location sharing, about me, see what other people see. Okay, we've already looked at location sharing as well. And then we've got payment methods. So we've got with Google Pay, you can save payment info for secure payments online. So you can see all your reservations, all your subscriptions to services or apps or games. It's all there. Purchases, every purchase you've made is going to be on there. And payment methods as well. So we have looked at every single part of this now. We have looked at it all. And that is really useful to kind of keep a tabs on. So if you wanted to know, what does Google know about me? Go on to the Google account portion on YouTube, on the Google app, wherever you can find it. I would suggest YouTube. It's really easy. Just go onto there because it's really easy to use. Oh no, I've just made this video 10 minutes, which is good, so I can monetize it. But you can really easily find every little bit of information that Google has on you, because they make it clear, because people aren't happy that they just know all of that about you. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. If you comment, if you know something that I don't know about this, write it in the comments so that other people can actually benefit from that. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.